Hello and welcome to ManageMyClub. Today we'll be going through how to set your system up from scratch as if you've just registered for a trial. When you log in for the first time after registering, this is the page you'll see. There is this introductory video and some introductory text below it. You'll see this page each time you log in today. After that, you'll be taken straight to your dashboard. I will now briefly explain the user interface. At the top is the header. The header contains a logo, a link to view system updates, a search field, a help button, a sign out button and a collapse menu button. If you want to replace the ManageMyClub logo, first of all you'll need to upload your own logo to the system. To do that, simply click on Club Documents, and we need to create a folder to store the document in, so click Add Folder, give it a name, click Add. Now we need to upload the document into that folder, so click Add Document, select the folder we've just created, click Browse and find your logo on your computer, enter a description if you like, and then click Upload. Now that's stored in the system, we need to go to Setup, Club Details, and here in the header logo section, select the logo you've just uploaded, scroll to the bottom and click Update. Then next time you load the page, you'll see the logo has been replaced. You can also change the header colour by clicking on the different colours on the Club Details page, like this. You'll notice at the top the colours are changing as we click them. Once you've found one you like, scroll to the bottom again, click Update, and that'll save the colour you selected. The main navigation menu is down the left hand side, and you can minimise that to give yourself more room by clicking on this little arrow, and that'll stay minimised until you hover over each section, allowing you to select the subsections. To bring it back out again, just click on it. You can further hide the menu again by clicking on the collapse menu button, and that moves it almost completely out the way. To bring it back, simply hover over like that and it'll pop in, and it still allows you to select. Moving your mouse away pops it away. To bring it back, simply click that button again. To search for members in the system, click into the search box and type a surname or part of a surname, then hit enter, and any people with that surname or with that part of the surname will be listed. Now we are ready to import some members, but before we do import some members, we have to make sure some other things are in place first, such as your groups, sessions and permission groups. To set up your groups, you go to Setup, Club Groups, click the Add button, pick a name, add a group fee if applicable, and we'll cover group fees in another video, and then click Add, and do this for all your groups. I'll just add level 1 to 4. Now it's time to add the sessions, so click on the sessions link under the setup menu, and again click Add, session name, what day of the week it's on, how many members you'd like in that session to be max. Session fee, again we'll cover fees and invoicing and things in the later video. What time does the session start? Let's say it starts at 6 PM. Oh. 6 PM, and let's say it finishes at 9 PM. Obviously you would select whatever times your sessions finish. then click add. Do this again for all the sessions that you have at your club. Next, we need to set up the permission groups. Now, the permission groups are the bit where you assign what people can and can't do. For example, can someone see the incident book? Can someone see club emails? Can they manage your club website, etc., etc.? You'll notice that you've got a group called administrator because you're the only person in this group at the moment, and that's created automatically. But obviously you don't want all your members to be in the administrator group, so to add a new one, click add. We're going to call this one simply members, and these are all the permissions that you can choose from. Pretty self-explanatory. If you want anyone in this group to be able to add new users, click that button. Click that. If you want anyone in this group to be able to add awards, click that, and so on. All we want to do is to be able to give them access to view the forum. So once you've selected all those, click add permission group, and that shows obviously that we've got no users in that group yet. Now it's time to import some members. So if we click on members, view members, you can add members manually one at a time by clicking add member, then filling that form in, or you can import members in bulk via CSV or Excel file. So to do that, click import members. It's a good idea to click here and download the import template, because that shows you what fields you can import, so it allows you to fill that with all your members and then easily import them. I've done this already in the meantime, so once you've done that, click the browse button, find the file on your computer, double click on it. Once that's selected in the box, click next. That'll upload it to the system, and this is the part where you map the fields in a database to the columns in your import file. If you do use the import template, the columns will be selected automatically because it knows what the column names are called. If you don't and you use your own and none of these are selected, like for example this one, just simply click on it and choose whichever one it relates to in your file. Check all of these that they're correct. So we're selecting a permission group that we added before, and club groups. One thing to note for club groups, permission groups and sessions, in your import template file, this is the one we're actually importing at the moment, you have to call these permissions, groups, club groups and sessions exactly the same title as you called them in when you created them before. So if you remember, we created level 1, level 2, level 3 and level 4, and we created one session called session 1, and the permission group we created was called members. If you don't do that, the system won't assign this user to the group. It'll just ignore it and assign them to no groups. It'll still import them, but it won't assign them to a group, so it'll make more work for you later. So once these are all mapped as they are now, scroll to the bottom and you'll see a little excerpt of what's going to be imported. If that looks right, which it does here, click import. If it doesn't look right, there's something wrong with your file, click cancel, check your file, check your columns are correct, re-import and then check it again. Once you're ready, click import, and a few seconds later all those members from that file are imported. It's as simple as that. And if you click on one of them, we'll see that a group's been added and a session has been added. So if we click on that, we know that that group name of level 1's been assigned to this person, and the session of session 1 that we created earlier has been assigned to this person as well. So that's how to import all your members in a couple of quick clicks. To view a member's profile, obviously you click on their name, and there's various information on this page. The various tabs are at the top. Hover over each tab to see what that tab does. For example, extended details, custom fields, attendance, awards, etc, etc, etc. Clicking on each one will show you everything related to that tab. custom fields allow you to record information against a member that there isn't a field for already in a database. For example, parents' consent to photograph the child in group photographs. To add a custom field, we first need to add a custom group, and that's under Setup, Custom Fields. Then click on the Add button. Call this group, for example, Members, because I'll be assigning it to the members. Click Add. Once that's done, click on it, and we can now add some fields to this group. So, for example, like we mentioned before, parents' consent to photograph. So click Add Field, Parent consent to photograph, and there's various field types of text, date, yes, no, or text area. Now, a good one to choose for this will be obviously yes, no. You could also choose date, so that you can record the date that the parent said it was okay to record to photograph their child, but I'll choose yes, no. Field order is the order that you want the fields to appear on the members page, so choose 1. Lower numbers are displayed first. Then click Add. Now we can add obviously more and more fields to this group, but we'll leave it as 1 for now. And to attach this group to a member, you simply go to View Members, view the member in question, click Extended Details, and select the custom field group that we've obviously just created. Click Update, and now when you click on Custom Fields, you'll see that this is the field that we created in this group, and obviously there's nothing in it yet, it's empty. To record some information against that, click on the empty, select either yes or no, and that's it, saved. We'll go into all these other fields in later videos, but that concludes our brief introduction for now on how to set the system up, and I'll see you next time.